Evening all, how are we getting on? Hope we're all doing well this evening. Just clean a few things up here. Interesting. So I think we'll just be soloing it again tonight. For now. I may change this up in future, but not right now, I don't think. Oh, I've got to go through this rigmarole, have I? There we go. Accomplished. So, before we jump in, there was one little thing I wanted to cover. That's a bit of an announcement. As of next week, I'm going to stop streaming on Twitch and on Mixer. There's a couple of reasons for that. Since I started off, I've had the chat window up on stream, simply so that everybody on every platform can join in all at once. But obviously, because there's a lot less people on those platforms, it's relatively redundant. So I've never really been happy having that there because it blocks half the screen, frankly. So the plan will be to remove that and clean up the look of the stream and stuff. And there's sort of things like latency as well. I did by streaming to multiple platforms, things like that. A couple of other bits and pieces around behind the background as well. So as of Monday, I'm going to stream exclusively on YouTube, as it will be, like I say, better for the stream, easier for me, less load on the PC as well. That's another useful point. So, for those of you who are watching over on Twitch and Mixer, I know that's something of an inconvenience, but if you look just below the stream and on my homepage and stuff, you'll find links over to YouTube. So if you hop over there, do feel free to drop a sub and join the party over on YouTube, and I will be continuing to stream, as per usual, on there. So, with that one out of the way, I'll find my mouse. There it is, and we'll start up Fallout. How are we doing there now? Also, yeah, like this blue background to the chat, that's driving me bonkers as well, so I'll be able to ditch the app as well. It's one less thing running and not have that issue. For some reason I can't get that to sod off. Quite annoying, to be honest. Yay. Rock and roll time. So last time we finished off Abbie's quests in for the 3 states and in the Maya region, and she suggested that now that the Scorched detection system's up and running, we should seek out the former strongholds of the Brotherhood of Steel in hopes of finding a more effective way of actually fighting the Scorched and the Scorched beasts and stuff, despite the fact that the Brotherhood of Steel disappeared and basically didn't have a great deal of luck on that front. So who knows, maybe they've got some big guns that they left lying around, so that should be worth a look. So that's on the cards for today. I also want to have a bit more of a shufty around the mire as well, as it's an interesting region and there's a good chunk of it we've not had much of a look at yet, so that should be fun. If I remember rightly, I should be at my new camp about now. Find out just as soon as the game actually loads me in. It doesn't tell me that I've got to move it again. Or it couldn't be placed, rather. I do like that picture of Red Rocket, but it's a bit weird. Like, the foreground and the background look very much like the rest of the game, but the sign in the middle looks oddly photorealistic. Looks almost out of place. Yes, we are at my new camp. So, those of you who stopped by and have seen a few streams before will know you get the added bonus of seeing my new camp builds. a little bit before everybody else sees them in the video, which I will be doing very soon. So, where is my camp? Oh, it is here. It's just taking a while to load in. So, Valley Galleria, hole in the road. And there's the weather. It's a little bit hidden. Try to put a few bits and pieces down to make it a little bit more difficult to find, which was the idea. If we go down this ladder that was already here, we kind of dodge the awkwardness of the ground here a little bit. Drop into my little hidden camp. Just about managed to squeeze everything we need to have in here. It was a very, very tight fit. Unfortunately, the edge of the build area is like within this foundation because the Valley Galleria being so close. This is as close as I could possibly get the build area to go. Like, too close to a marked location, you can't build. So that's the one issue with this place. There might be a place you can position the camp a bit closer to get a bit closer to the hole in the road, but I've yet to pull it. Well, I didn't manage to pull it off. It's certainly going to be a temporary one because there's a few shortcomings this particular place. So, the plan either. I want to grab a little bit of water, cook up a few bits and pieces before we push on out. There's no water here, which is another drawback. So all I've got is the water pump here. There's not really any room for. Well, I could put like generators and a water purifier outside, but the idea is to keep it hidden, and there's no room down here to put one. So. So 13. One more then. What did I do with my cooking station? I could put it down here in the end, didn't I? Wasn't supposed to be facing that side, but whatever, I'll take it. Didn't have any room for blackberry bushes, unfortunately. It kind of suck a bit, but... yeah, I thought that was... Oh. Ran out of boiled water. Didn't expect that to be the problem. 1, 2. Come on, you slow sod. 3, 4. It should be enough. Cool. So, first things first. I could do a few more there. I could do with repairing that. More shells. Yeah, should be enough. Yeah, definitely do a little bit more ammo. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to scrap it, which was G on this menu, isn't it? Yeah, found one of those as well. Well, at least I got something. A bit crap, but I got something. So... what have I not got enough of to repair this? Ultra sight, what a surprise. Oh well, we'll have to hope that doesn't break on me. Oh, please tell me I didn't do what I think I just did. I did just scrap my bleeding hunting rifle, which was not the plan. Oh well, I'll have to craft a new one. Hopefully I've got enough to do that. Machine guns, hunting rifle, 50. Starts off at 112. The short combat rifle will go. Yeah, what's the bleeding point? So, okay. We want to go to modify, short hunting rifle, standard receiver. Now I want maximum damage really, don't I? It's 139, whereas the refined 50 is 138. And no other advantages, so hardened receiver it is. I want a stabilized long barrel. Range and recoil. Range, hip fire accuracy. Range, improved recoil and hip fire accuracy. That's actually kind of tempting. 68284 96. It'll actually be a little lighter if I do that. Won't have quite so good recoil, but it'll hip fire when I randomly do that a bit more accurately. So actually we're going to change that up. The stock line gives improved recoil and hip fire. Superior recoil. Superior hip fire. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Yeah, let's change things up a little bit. Why not? Evening, Stella. How you doing? Yeah, I have absolutely been enjoying Resident Evil 2. It's tons of fun. Scaring the living daylights out of me, but it's great. What I told you to do that. Why have you not? Okay, now you have. Magazine. Perforating AS armor penetration. Like a company. Recon. Compressor. And flash paint. That's everything? Okay. So, due to have company, which I need to do something about. Oh, there you are. Thought you survived for a minute then. Thank you, sir. I'd imagine this will get attacked by Scorched more than anything else, as the Valley Gallery is full of them. Good. Okay, so get my armor. This time I'll make sure I repair it, not scrap it. So I've got level 50 regenerating. Slowly regenerate health while not in combat. Or harder to detect while sneaking. Why can I no longer make this Brotherhood of Steel? A4. Well, there's no point in having that then. Much as I'd like to slowly regenerate health not in combat, this is going to be more useful. I think it needs repairing either, no. Yeah, I quite liked it. It's a bit of a nightmare to build here and to get stuff set up, but I will be showing that soon enough. Ammo I needed as well, didn't I? Well, turns out I didn't. Oh, I already had it equipped, so that's fine. Do I not have on here that I probably should have done? Nothing much, apparently. That's okay. I've got Hammersmith equipped anyway, so... So I need a little bit more of that. And energy ammo. Else. Be plenty. Let's take Hammersmith off, put Action Boy back in. Things are happening. Rank that up, because apparently I can. So apparently now I can't equip it. That may have been a poor choice. Food and drink weights. I definitely don't want to take that off. That's unfortunate. Just made a bad decision. Oh well. How am I doing for weight now? Yeah, fine. That's probably okay. Let's have a look at my intelligence tree. Yeah, I think we're all good there. Cool. So, who's shooting? There, I've done a rather inept job of plugging up this hole because the options to actually do that are pretty limited. The dirt on the road is basically cast light, or functions that way, rather than actually being a texture. So it kind of transfers over onto the top of the rugs I've put down here. But part of the reason I put it there is because at a glance, particularly from a distance, it hides the fact that there's anything there. Far more importantly, you can walk on it and you can't fall through anymore. Whereas before, you could fall through this hole and you got stuck behind there and there was no way anybody was getting out, unless they had the marsupial mutation on. So they've had to blast their way through the wall there. I didn't want to take the wall out, so... Corn's growing back already. How many of them I've got now? 3. Come on. Okay. Tidy this up. Need one more, as always. Right, just ditch our unnecessary crap because I've got a stash box here. Up to a lot of pounds actually. Come get some of this later, I think. Get rid of that. Get rid of Grognak. Cola, Psycho. For those. Get rid of 4 of these, if it'll let me. Okay. But I don't need that on me. That. We don't need that many fusion cores either, but that'll do. Okay, rock and roll. One less Scorched moaning around my base. That'll be shotgun shells. So, where we are, it's not entirely accurate, I'm actually in the middle of the road, but although I did have to place the actual camp unit initially just off the road, and that might have something to do with where the marker is, so our next quest will take us to Camp Venture here, but I wanted to have a shifty around a few other places as well. So, what I think I'm going to do is sort of make my way back up the mire on this side, and then maybe back down on the other. Do a bit of a loop, and we'll see what we can see along the way. So, anything out here besides Camp Venture? Supposedly, yeah. Start there, shall we? We got company. Abbie Homestead. Walking Mega Sloth. That could be problematic. But not if I can do that. Especially with a crown on your noggin. Ah, missed. Put that head around somewhere where I can actually bop you. Right on the nose. Feel a little bad, that guy was like faint and cute, but... Apps, stim packs, NX. The Megasloth core have? Just bone, not bothered about that. So somebody's bleeping over here. You're Scorched, so it's probably... Yeah, actually, you probably won't take him out in one, but... Good enough. Still in caution, even though he's shooting at me or trying to. And radios. Arm hand clothes. Corpse. Surprising amount of oil there. With all the building I've been doing the last few days, which will probably take a few extra bits and pieces. I had to make a run over to the region around Vault 76 to get a whole load more wood yesterday. Unfortunately, I had rather run out. Requires 3, huh? Well, we can do that. And just like that, I've learned how to do it. Where on earth are you if you're in caution all the time? Yeah, that's the area I went. Cleaned that out, and I basically ran all around the woods up there as well, and ended up coming back with like 500 wood straight off the bat. It took me about half an hour, maybe? Nice. Combat armor seems to be dropping a lot more often now, which is good. Left arm and a right arm. Might be able to do something with those, but probably not. Really bothered about that, to be honest. I wish it would shut him up, to be fair. The game is bugged. What's occurring? Burn wood. Oh, ginseng root. Different. Interesting here. Got a note. Dear Tucker. In case you come looking for us, we've gone to Harper's Ferry. We thought we could make a go at it here since the land was still producing and you know how much your mother is into canning. But it's just not safe anymore. We had a fog of some sort roll in from the north. That's when the vines started showing up and the critters around here started to really change. It wasn't until those vines pushed through into the house that we knew we had to leave. Hope you're safe, son. If you find this message, come to Harper's Ferry. Times like these, we need safety in numbers. Who dat? Yeah, I think I'd probably take a break at about that point as well. Touch wood. We won't have a repeat of that this time. Tell you what though, I don't know if you'll be able to see it like this. Probably not. I really do like this Vault-Tec jumpsuit and hard hat combination, or minus hat combination. It's got the lamp on it, better than the Pip-Boy light. It's supposed to be black, but it's more blue really. You can't really tell on this light. But it goes quite well with the jumpsuit. It just, something about it I really like. It works. It just works. Yeah, place definitely seen better days. At least the vines aren't trying to eat me. I'll get stuck on the stair banister apparently. Okay. Yeah, not sure where it came from. I don't know if it was a freebie Bethesda gave out and I just missed it or what. Google it. So, that's there. Relay tower over here somewhere. Here, presumably. I don't think I'll bother having a look at that. I think we'll head north and a tiny bit west. Make our way up this way. See what's going on over here. Mostly west and a little bit north. I'm stuck on a rock. While I was running around looking for wood yesterday, a couple of times I just found I couldn't run. I got stuck on stuff. I was immediately looked down. I was like, oh, there's a log. That's very convenient. But the game is literally throwing scraps of wood at me. So many really nice locations in the mire. See what I am going to do though. Might be a poor choice, but we'll see what happens. Not going to do anything right now because I'm not restarting, but ooh, wouldn't be a bad spot to camp out. Bit of water. Few resources. You should. It'd be cool to see. Oh, this is cool. This is one of the things I really like about it. Running it at sunrise and sunset, everything goes this amazing kind of teal colour, I suppose. Locals are a bit angsty though. There you are. Am I just looking too far up? No. I don't know if he's got company or not, but sound like it, but we're looking more or less west here. Fine, this is more or less the direction I want to go in. Overlooking the road, huh? Getting really dark though under these trees. I hear you. Oh, you're a big boy. Good. Hey, I can see you now. Still can't hit you apparently, but... Did I miss him altogether, or is he just immune to shotguns? Going on here, but I don't like it. Where are you? Okay, I missed him that time. Flipped too far over. Try this, where are you? Don't like energy weapons, do you, buddy? Oh, crap. Leave me alone, git. When your pistol's more effective than your shotgun. That way. Back on the road here. I don't want to head up this way a bit more. Nothing much flashing up over here. Don't really want to head back to the road because pretty sure I'm approaching an area where there'll be trouble, but yeah. Stay off the road a bit. A bit dingy, but that light. Thinking about it, did you happen to catch what I was saying before we got going, Stella? The Twitch thing. Say as of next week, because I know you've been that reminds me, watching some of the VODs, but as of next week I won't be streaming on Twitch or Mixer anymore. I want to kind of reduce some of the load a little bit. Don't need any of that. Reduce some of the load on the PC and a couple of other things as well. Also want to get rid of having the chat window overlaid on the game as well, especially since I can't get rid of that blue background to it at the moment for some reason. Yeah, we're doing YouTube exclusively as of next week. Should be finishing my Leon playthrough of Resident Evil. Hopefully tomorrow night. But yeah, should be finishing that playthrough hopefully tomorrow night, so I should leave it reasonably well tidy on there. Feet are stuck in the water. But, yes, I thought you'd like to know. Well, I might consider putting the... You sod off, you little git. Right. I might consider putting the YouTube VODs up afterwards. I'll probably have to create a separate playlist for that, though. Keep them out of the way. I'll just see what happens. I guess there's a couple more. Can you blow up already, please? Thank you. Jesus. Oh, hello. Good company, or are you dead? Fine. Overkill is underrated. So, what's this place? Can I have my frame rate back, please? Thank you. Bethesda been nicking no respawns ideas. Right, so any hint as to what this place was? Destroyed sofas. I don't really like these ones, but I'd take them because I've got naffle in the way of sofa options still. Wasn't a bugbear of mine. Ooh. Let's see this side. I'm stuck again. A whole lot of junk, but not much else. On random safe. Unmarked location though, if you could put a camp down here. Add a couple extra workbenches, it'd be good for people who don't want to build their own. Assuming it'll let you, of course. Okay, on with our journey. So, that must be Sugar Grove that's appearing on the map there. Go and check out whatever's over here. We can follow the road up and head down. We can push straight on. This looks kind of interesting. Below looks kind of ominous. Out of idle curiosity. 10:30 at night. Definitely overkill on the brightening it up. Oh, it's a beaver. Random little campsite here. It was floating for a minute, it's not. Is it a thing or is it? No, it's just dirt in a weird colour. Plasma grenade. Don't mind if I do. I think Berkeley's a little further north. Yeah, it's up there. This is whatever's just south of it, plus whatever this big glowy thing up here is that I'm quite curious about. Hello there, robot friend. 14. No, I think Dolly Sod's further north again. I've already got that on the map anyway. What here? Heated super sledge, submachine gun. None of these are things I want, really. See what I'm going to do, though. Interesting. Heating coil on it. What have we here? Kind of cave. Yeah. That reminds me, actually, I was going to do a thing. Thank you for that. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh well, I'll do it another way. I want to get a full-size, like, really large copy of the map, but on the computer. Okay, so this is just... Ah! The hell? Oh, punji boards. Jeez. Maybe jump. Yeah, I want to get a copy of the map on my computer so I can mark locations on it. Got one on my wall, but it's not really ideal. A load of repairs going on, apparently. Oh, by the way, did you see Bethesda looking for feedback and talking about adding display items for camps? On the known issues list, I think. Tucked away at the bottom. Could have done a better job of announcing that they wanted feedback on that, but they are asking, or considering it, looking at it. It would. Could expand it out quite easily as well. I don't think it's too close to a marked location to be a problem either. Random cave, but I think that'll be that. Here. Going on here? Not much, looks a bit swampy. Oh, somebody's camp. What time of day is it? Bit late. Anybody home? Don't look like. Well, they got company though. The turrets want to assist. I'm going to pop up here. And just allow the turrets to assist. Nice. Any more? Can always do with a bit more food. I was running quite desperately low the other day. A floaty. Search the cabin for survivors. Okay, we'll do that in a moment. First things first. Yeah, it is pretty dark. Yeah, well, I'm trying to build a few different things, keep things interesting, keep making videos on it. Yes, camp building is definitely one of the core features. It's a very handy thing to have. You can avoid doing it, but don't know why you'd really want to. I want to try a thing. May or may not work. Going to be more problematic than I thought it was. Okay, fair enough. One moment. Yeah. Interesting. Two different schools of thought there then. I'll be there momentarily. Nearly there. Wonderful, we are making progress. Okay, rock and roll. Oh wait, one more thing I do need to check. Cool. Now we can rock and roll. Where we at? In game, yeah. Yeah, short of bumping into somebody and giving them a wave, there isn't that much you can do, really. Oh god, I hate cave crickets. Oh well, at least it's backing off. Yeah, Sunday Brothers Cabin, that's apparently where I am. Yeah, the only problem with putting a noteboard or a mailbox on there is you know you're going to get some idiots using it to cause problems. On the other hand, they'll just get themselves banned, so swings and roundabouts, I suppose. Yeah, that would work on private servers, but then if you're on private servers you wouldn't need to, because you'd know everybody invited to them, so... Right, so... Before I was rudely interrupted... Let's... settings, just a peek behind the curtain for you. Play. There we go. Let's have a nosy around this person's camp, shall we? Nice and slow. Perhaps I've seen better days, that may be my fault. Got a bit of food out. Wonder why they chose to build here. Very floating generators. They've built a house but put all their workbenches outside, which is an interesting choice. Good supply of food though. House is about as simple as it gets. Keep the floodwaters out though. Yeah. So they've got a bed in here and now else. A flat roof. They've even got a... Yeah, they've got a stash box over there. That is... Okay. Going for the floating camp look. I'm guessing somebody who wants everything they need but doesn't particularly want to go to town on the building side of things. Their doors backwards, presumably because they wanted it opening inwards, but... Anyway. So. Where are my settings? Ooh, that's by magic. So, let's have a nosy around here now. Yeah, I don't tend to worry too much about it. I put them where I want them, and if somebody wants to come inside and use them, I'm fine with that. I just don't lock the door. And encourages people to smash their way in or, you know, cause other kinds of trouble if you lock the doors anyway. There's not really much to be gained by it. Didn't really need all the workbenches, I don't think, over there. With all of this stuff here. Crikey, look at that. Loads of oil and steel there. Reminds me. Pick up my weapons, but... Yeah, that is extremely annoying. I would like to see that fixed. Didn't see it on the known bugs list either, which is another issue. The directed brick walls. It's a pity as well, because the brick walls do look some of the best. Oh yeah, exactly. Well, if you lock the door, people will assume you do, won't they?
It's been weeks since I chased off Brianna Hawk, and I feel like I've wasted all of it trying to convince JD that he was better off without her. I finally thought I was getting through, until I was cleaning up our cabin and found the goddamn notes they've been passing to each other. Instead of heading out to hunt, that hijo de perra has been stabbing me in the back by giving Brianna some of our supplies. how could he do this to me? When he gets back from today's hunt, we're gonna have a little chat about Brianna Hawk. This time, I'm not just gonna look the other way.
Interesting. A couple of guys live in here who apparently didn't see eye to eye on this relationship. Now this is a marked location. And the camp's right here, so it's probably as close as you can get without... Yeah, it's wild corn, that's okay. So as close as it can get without the not allowing you to build thing kicking in, so... I didn't really want to steal anybody's food, but seeing as there's all this stuff here... basically free to a good home. Not bother about gourd blossoms. Yeah. Not a good day if you just come home to find a Scorched piece chewing on your front door. Put a downer on the situation a little bit, I'd imagine. No, miles from White Spring. White Spring's all the way over here. We're over here at the bottom of the mire. Laser, don't really need that, but... I'll look into making grenades soon, so it might come in handy for that, I think. Reminds me, I've got to stop dumping my rotten food. Fine, I didn't want to make grenades, but now that I do... Little lookout position. Not much cover, but... Automatic assault rifle, just chilling on the hearth there. Can I have these seats, please? At least the plans for them. Well, I'd have boarded up the windows a bit personally, but otherwise, not a bad place to hang out, this. Yeah, it's not happened to me very often. It has happened, but only about once or twice.
We were at our bunker when the Scorched beasts attacked Harper's Ferry. It took them less than an hour to burn the place down. When the attack was over...
Part 3. I wonder if there's part 1 and 2 somewhere. Ooh, what have we got here? Reminder. Note to self, talk to Abbie about JD and Brianna. Maybe she can help talk sense into my brother. Brianna is no good. I know she's using him and doesn't want to listen to me. Abbie is smart and JD respects her. Maybe she can make him listen. Can't really relish that. Evening, Phoenix. How are we doing? Hope you're well. Yeah, 9 recipe thing is absolutely fantastic. Oh, by the way, there's one more reason I'm going to drop Twitch and Mixer as an option. The chat flashes up way faster on YouTube than it does on my chat app. Ooh, this looks a bit more secure and comfortable. So I'll be able to knock some of that delay on the head, which will be good. But I don't miss the rest of this. Leaves the food, takes the empty tin cans. I do plan on turning them into bullets, so... Ooh, peppermint. Gonna need the plastic as well, so... Didn't want that, but... Good. Well, you want to put your feet up and take a load off? You've come to the right place. I see them may be biased on that opinion, but, you know. I think I want that, but... Otherwise, give me all the things. Wander in off the... out of the wilderness and clean the house out. Yeah... Guessing it certainly sounds like they're part of the Free States. Isn't it talking about Abbie, so... Personally, I still think I'd board up the top half and just stay here. It's way nicer. Assuming you find enough boards. Can't be that hard. I managed to find enough resources for the entire defences around Harper's Ferry that you can board up one cabin, you know? Evening, dude. How are we doing? Search for survivors. Oh, up here. One more thing up here, apparently. Doesn't look like a survivor. So parts 1 and 2 I couldn't find, but I don't think they're available, at least not here. So let's go back to part 4.
Weeks since I chased off Brianna Hawk, and I feel like I've wasted all of it trying to convince JD that he was better off without her. I finally thought I was getting through until I was cleaning up.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely don't want to go Google. So that one we've already heard.
We were at our bunker when Scorched.
Yeah, not so bad, thanks, Skyrim Lord.
It took them less than an hour.
1 and 2 are at Harper's Ferry, okay.
When the attack was over,
guess I missed them.
Brianna was dead, and that JD would return to his old self. When he didn't, I became suspicious. Then, Brianna shows up at our cabin with a small group of survivors, and everything became clear. She had conned JD, played him this entire time, pretending to love him, to give herself and her friends an invite to our bunker. Well, there was no way I was gonna let that happen. I told her she could march right back to her cave and find her own place to survive. When JD tried to stop me, I had to knock him out. That's when Brianna's people pushed back, and I fired some shots in the air to scare them away. Now I have to deal with JD. Damn, is he gonna be pissed?
Okay. So he thought she was playing him. Brother didn't agree with that. Drove them off, and they'd been sneaking around behind his back.
I don't even know how to say it, but JD's dead. I murdered my own brother. After I found out he'd been stealing our supplies for Brianna Hawk,
Yeah, I don't think I got...
Couldn't wait.
I don't know.
So
I
I
missed
rushed
it up
out
there.
and found him scouting the ridge. I have a hard time remembering the rest.
There we go, bottom edge of
I
Berkeley
don't know
Springs.
if he slipped or if I pushed him too hard. But my brother, he fell. He's dead. And it's all my fault. When Brianna found out what happened, she gathered her group and hit the cabin with everything they had. They wanted me dead. I killed them all. But they got in a lucky shot.
A bit bad little location.
I don't think I'm gonna last that much longer. It's probably better this way. This whole thing, what I did, it reminds me of a passage I read in the Bible once. Everyone who hates his brother is a murderer. And you
It's
know
strong.
that no murderer has eternal life present in him. I guess,
Glad the daylight's come back again. Yeah, not a bad place to build that. Probably on the cliffs down there. I had an argument with his brother and accidentally killed him. And then the woman he drove off along with her friends came back with her friends, tried to get revenge. So it looks like she may have actually been a bit more genuine than he thought. Interesting. I have a feeling that may have been in a couple that I haven't got. We'll see if I'd over Harper's Ferry again in a bit. I'm guessing that cave they took shelter in is probably about here, so actually I meant to go and head up a look at that, so we'll go and do that before we push into Berkeley. I'm not sure if that's a ghoul or a Wendigo, so that's a ghoul, that's alright. I just saw it quite quickly behind me. Gotcha. Got me a little bit, but no. Into the woods this way. Yeah, I wasn't sure. It was the right general shape and looked spindly, but having just run into one feral, I didn't think I was going to run into a Wendigo right next to it, so very glad I was right on that point. These woods. Pretty awesome. Sunday Brothers cabin. Cave must be just down here. I think I'm on top of it. Oh, hello, friend. Just you stay still. What? Hawk's Refuge. Must be the right spot. He docked. Little sod. Got him that time. This is friends. Oh, there you are. It was somewhere out here. Not that bothered, more interested in this one. Stalker's Pitchfork. Wonderful. Where was that cave? Over this way a bit further. Yeah, that would be good. See a bit more stuff like that added in. Yeah, great. Sometimes I have to shoot you in the head. Once more as always, apparently. Gotcha. Oh. Dinner is served. Oh dear, didn't mean to use two of them. Let's have a look, shall we? Yeah, I think something a bit more unique to Appalachia would probably be a better bet, but, you know, some more of the local wildlife that's made a little more threatening. Beavers and possums and stuff are cool, but they tend to run away rather than attack, so... What are you saying? Somebody with two legs from the sound of that. Yep, he's a ghoul. Got him. So they didn't pick the best hideout ever then. Balls. What? Surprise! Got you now. Knew there was something I hadn't done. Okay. Yeah, that might be fun. Mutated pure sounds absolutely terrifying now. Ah! He just gets scared by a rad roach. Mole rat, not rad roach. I know the difference. Not much tougher to be fair, but... It's a cool location. Names of those bears did make me laugh. A lot of bobby pins. Oh yeah. Seems we're here. Got a lot of stuff to cook up as well. It lasted a little bit longer anyway. No shortage of nut chops. Food's gonna go bad soon if I don't do something about it. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, Jay. Ooh, nuclear waste too, nice. Don't mind me. Just here to put you out your misery. Full set of instruments. Guess the folks didn't make it then. Not seeing any, ooh. Or recon pistol. Bit green, but... Seeing any information yet on whose place this is. Oh, hell! It ain't mine! Let me go! Nope, 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 nope. Get me in! Hopefully he can't hurt me during the animation. I'm praying. Have some of that in your chops, you ugly git. Can you please reload instead of doing that? Where are you, ugly git? Get in that. God, I hate these things. Yeah, that jumped you down some, didn't it? And chill. Now I can get out my big tin can. I can't say I'd expect them to do that. I'd be very surprised if that's the route they went down. Nice. With bringing raiders in from outside, it puts NPCs in the game, and I don't imagine they've got any plans to do that, no matter how much people moan about it. So, an interesting idea, but I don't think it's going to happen. The other thing I think is that I don't know if anybody's actually emerged from the vaults in other parts of the wasteland yet. A couple of places maybe. It's only 20 years after the bombs fell there. Most places were later than that. Much later than that. Brianna Hawk's diary. After the destruction of Harper's Ferry, the Free Staters and the survivors who occupied the town scattered. Two groups of refugees found themselves headed west. Free State brothers Juan Diego and Jesus Sunday and me and Mike in. Sundays were rich preppers. Had a small hut but well-appointed bunker beneath in their vacation cabin in the woods and hadn't told anyone about it. The Hawks were just ordinary civilians with nowhere else to go. Once we were friends, I dated Juan Diego before the war, but now, with survival on the line, the brothers turned us away. Our group found a cave set into the nearby hillside. It wasn't much, but we did what we could to patch it up, add some wood for the floors, scavenge furniture from ruined houses nearby. It wasn't exactly free stated level of quality, but it was enough to get by. Over the following months, tensions grew. Sundays were living relatively well from the supplies and farming a little plot of land near the house, while our desperate band was reduced foraging in the swamps. We resented the Sundays' snobbish attitude, and they looked down on us like wild animals. When negotiations over food failed, we started raiding the Sundays' field. Sundays responded by building a wall. They set out lethal traps. We lost some good people. During one late night raid, someone knocked over a lantern. The I-5 field went up in flames. Nearly everyone died in the ensuing fight. Remnants of our band tried to salvage what we could from the fire. We also tried to break into the Sunday's bunker, to no avail. Out of food and options, I fear we're starved to death. Didn't say anything about very different description of the situation, that. Usually Sundays they're saying, oh well, she was dating her brother, which she was before the war. But he'd make it sound like it was later and he chased her off and then she came back and like he was sneaking around and she came back and so on. But at the same time, she's saying they raided. Yeah, basically. My guess would be that he had a problem with her before the war and didn't say anything. And then after the war, when they drove them off, he was basically in denial about what was really going on. Tries to blame it on his brother. And in fact, they were being robbed by them. Sounds like, anyway. Anything else that looked like was worth having? No, not really. Or possibly he killed his brother sooner. And created the whole story in his head to try and, I don't know, absolve himself of his own guilt a bit. I'll have to find the other two old tapes at Harper's Ferry and try to put it all together, I think. Well, it's that way. You to show what I can make without looking. Okay, cool. Yes. Useful trick. Saved me a bit of time anyway. Nice. Thank you very much. Out we go. How many day are we on? Just after lunch. Okay, so Berkeley Springs is back up this way. Have a look at that. Where was Harper's Ferry? Down that way. So straight across to Harper's Ferry if I wanted to, or I can go a little bit north to Berkeley Springs, which is probably what I'm going to do. Head over to Harper's Ferry later. Especially if we've got people hanging around, I might not even get the... Oh, I see, I'm over encumbered, am I? Yeah, I might not even get anything out of... going to Harper's Ferry, that's what I'm saying. Brain's going down two paths at once, I'm not reaching anywhere at either of them, no? Now, am I running around? I think I saw a red rocket. I did. I saw a rocket. Before we head there, we'll work our way through this lot. Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. I'd imagine that sign's probably one that's in the real world, and that is a Fallout edition, if I had to guess, but... seems like the sort of thing they do. Did have a bit of a shufty here, didn't we? Frame rate's chucking a little bit. But stop. Do you mind? Come on. Frame rate's starting to get my nerves a little bit. It was fine for a minute or two, and then just every so often it plummets down to naff all. What's about memers? What about them? Damn you. Pretty sure that wasn't a hunting rifle in his hand, but anyway. Really need the 7mm actually, but... for God's sake, that's because you're too close. Back off, you. Splatter. Damn it. Come on, change guns. Not particularly threatening, just mildly frustrating. Yeah, Fallout has its fair share of daftness already, but I think that might be a step too far, you know? Yeah, fortunately the noise doesn't stretch quite that far, but... Oh, thank you. Lunchbox is full, eh? Not such a bad thing, it probably means I've got a good few bits and pieces to flog. I'll stop over there. Nothing much around here. No. That place looks like it might be accessible. Through our houses does not. No. Well, that might change, and I might give them away at some point as well.
Ah, Leslie, there you are. Come speak to me this instant. You gave me quite a fright. You are never to run off without permission again. You had me quite worried, and I cannot even imagine what your parents would think. Ah, now that I can confirm you are still in one piece, you may have your designated playtime. In fact, why not, as they say, kill two birds with one stone and go play down by the river? You can collect the samples you need for your upcoming science project for local wildlife. I think the instructions say you need unique samples of 3 different specimens.
They're a bit out of town, so maybe later. Also, it seems a bit excessive sending a kid halfway across the map. It's got to be at least a couple of miles up the road, that. Well, I suppose we don't know how old this kid probably is. Doesn't sound like they're very old, though. Some movement up there. Could just been texture flickering. Yeah. Not fantastic, is it? So just around here, this building looked accessible. Yeah, anybody home? Yeah, what I'm wondering is, there's lore about her all over the place. I'll have to keep my eyes open. Yeah, where's me? Still gone. There it is. Realised I forgot my tea. It's now stone cold and not fantastic at all. Yeah, that would some way of like saving builds or saving sort of a list of perks, so you can just name it and then switch them out with the click of a button would be handy. Really? Yeah, cool. Need a blood pack there. Out here, no, this was all sealed up, is it? Yeah, looks to be. Oh, we've made of plastic, I could use that. Guessing at this end of town they did have some survivors. Until the Scorched came in and did their thing anyway. That frame rate again. Reminds me, I've noticed I've had an issue recently with, particularly when I'm streaming, struggling with frame rates and my GPU and CPU being severely, heavily overloaded. And found an interesting video that might explain why, at least partially. Like it might be down to Windows 10 being a pain in the arse. Not allowing all the programs to function as they need to. Ah! Oh, hello you. Bye. What? Travesty. Same to you, buddy. Where are you, in fact? Oh, there you are. That works. So. Look, an interesting building. Hello? Oh, there you are, on the roof. Tough guy, huh? More of them out this way. Oh, and you're right on top of me. Hinge. Ow! Swings an axe, I get a pickaxe. Damn. Stop moving. Now the whole town comes out to greet me. Apparently. This is where the God Rays get slightly annoying because I can't see a damned thing. Said that, didn't you? Did you have anything interesting? Ah! Another one. Try. That's built in as a defence, is it? Barricading off the bridge. You have to pass through it in order to get over here if you're coming from that way. That's cool. Right. Okay. That was smoother than I expected it to be. Not getting in there, apparently. Guessing this is the town hall, then. Makes sense. Not sure why there'd be a minibar in here, but... Whoa! Hello. How did you get in there? There are a lot of vault dwellers, and I think most of them probably made their way out from Vault 94, because they did send some people out. Possibly everybody who then died. We'll find out more when the vault's actually open. Yeah, I think that's a fairly deliberate tactic. They don't want to see in their number. So, anything out back? Psycho. Gola. I'll look upstairs. That's not the stairs, that's the bathroom. Ah, stairs. Hello? Anybody home? Seems quiet enough. Now we're talking. Grenade launchers. I don't actually want it, but... Ooh, hello. Not exactly the best haul ever, but it's probably not the worst. That was not so great. I wonder if I can actually get out here. Yeah, I think I've spotted some of those. It'd be damn so scary if you could happen to be wandering around and spotted a block with your name on it, though. I've got a creepy message left for you in the game. Sticking to my chair a bit. Still on. Got 10 mil sub. Ooh. Appalachian Assassin strikes again. Yeah, I remember. At least Easter egg, I think. Been a while though, I'm gonna have to play that game again soon. It's on the play soon list. So, Monday, June 14th, 2077, Berkeley Springs. This unknown saboteur, known as the Appalachian Assassin, struck again, this time in the Berkeley Springs area. According to the Berkeley Springs Police Department, an unexploded device was located on the edge of town near the main highway. Fortunately, the department's bomb disposal robot Boomer defused the bomb before it detonated. Getting information regarding the whereabouts or identity of the bomber, please call on our anonymous tip line or contact the police. Interesting. First I've heard of a Appalachian assassin. Now you're talking my language. And you've hooked it. Covered. Not a bad view from up here. Church over there. Stuff through the trees. Okay, now we can jump off the roof. Happily. There's also the area up the back there, which might be worth a look. No, I don't believe it is. There's one a bit further off. Apparently one over here. Somewhere. That I have yet to find, but might be one up top here maybe, because it does look like it's quite close. A lot of satellite dishes knocking around. Governor's mansion maybe, or like mayor's house or something like that. Berkeley Springs West. Bunch of red toads here. Let's be quiet. They can't already be dead because... Can they? Maybe they can. They're a bit thirsty apparently. And hungry. A minute to catch up there. This guy's still alive. Yep, judging by the way he's wriggling around over there. Nice. All I could get into in this end. Is there anything down this end? I'm guessing not. Oh, maybe. Nope, no door handle on that. The bookshop's open. I think I've wasted a plasma grenade. I have no idea. I have not gone and seen the Enclave yet. Don't know if that's part of the main story or not, so I don't really want to skip ahead to it too early and spoil it for myself. I know where they are and stuff, but you know, I want to progress through it. Would explain why I've got so many dead ones knocking around now if it's part of a daily. Obviously this is where the workshop is. Have a look up top. That's where I came, wasn't it? Stairs must be here. Still got power in here somehow. That or magic lamps. Ooh. There we go. Little anticlimactic, but there we go. RNG for you. Ah, there's the workbench. That's cool. I like that it's up here. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Interesting looking building over there too. Thought I jumped a bit too far then. How have we here? Tower's very cool. So many places are boarded up and they look so interesting from the outside. Do you recommend Fallout 76? Yes, I definitely do. Enjoyed the previous games, this one's tons of fun. It would be nice. I wouldn't be surprised if you see the odd building open up. I would also not be surprised if you didn't, to be fair though, so. You might see a few of the more specific, you know, places like that are big feature buildings opened up. You wouldn't see a lot of the small houses I wouldn't expect unless a quest requires one. The question is whether or not it'd be easy to build something new or send you where that already exists. Probably the latter. That was the governor's place up top, town hall. What was the thing over there? Right, okay. Get me bearings. Oh, there you are. I know you were up there. I saw you move. I think. Nothing up there, so. let's go and introduce ourselves. What I'd really like to see them doing in DLCs, apart from the stuff they've already said, like in a spa, you know, opening up vaults and stuff like that, adding more events and things to do. I'd like to see them add new areas to the map, because there's a few big gaps that would progress quite nicely into you know, new, literally expansions of the map. Be cool. Though I don't foresee them doing that until at least the end of the year. I imagine we'll get smaller content between now and then. T-shirt and slacks. Of course, it's a spa, isn't it? I think that massage may have been a bit vigorous. Massage table looks a little bit ghetto as well. That dude relaxed so much he just wouldn't ever get up. Another dead vault dweller. Ah! Fully loaded. Yes. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Not the smoothest way up to the roof, but it works. Kinda. Oh, I heard company up here. Other than the fellow I've just introduced to my sawn-off friend here. There you are. Pick up the knife as well. All the medics. Nope. No rifle on the shelf either. Don't really want the mini H, thanks. You're not up here after all. Have the dog bowl there. See ya. Friend? Come back, I have a present for you. It's lead. Hot lead. I think that basically takes us to the end of Berkeley Springs. Judging by the fact that there's woods over there. So... I'm not sure I'm supposed to enter a church with a shotgun, but I don't think that this fellow respects the norms either. He's waving a Bowie knife around, so... The fast track to God. Death Tambo.
Lost. Gone.
What's lost? What's gone? A chance of survival? Or chance of hitting you, apparently. Aims with scope, miss. Doesn't aim with a scope, bullseye. You must be up there, but the sound seems to be a little bit wonky. Hi there. Fine by me. Didn't think that was anywhere near as effective as it turned out to be, which reminds me. Give me my fire in the hole back. Gotta find something else to take off when I do that that's not so important. Have I got anything though? Nope. That'll be disappointing. I haven't actually bothered levelling up fire in the hole any. It's the throwing arc's kind of handy, but other than that, I shouldn't have a problem, I suppose. I think I needed the second shot there. Yeah, other than the throwing arc, the being able to fling the grenades further is not really all that useful. Yeah. I know they were a bit creepy at first, but I think that effect kind of wore off on me. Davis Family Terminal. That's a lot of mail. I'm guessing that's all the stuff about the Miss Nanny, but... yeah. Yeah, this is like a pretty awful one. Series of issues, I'm guessing. That'll be sat there all day reading that. Hear you rattling around, but I can't see you. Who are you facing front of the window, buddy? If I had a limitless supply of grenades at this point, I'd consider just tossing one in every window and being done with it, but... didn't see anything in the church. Whether or not that's the right church, I don't know. Much happening in here. Got a few of the houses that are open. References to that particular Miss Nanny that far away. That's interesting. That's it, I'm fed up. Bill and Stan came by the house to lecture me about trying to help the people in this town. That's it, I'm done. They can all bask in the glory of nuclear fallout when those bombs drop. Shelter is almost complete. I might just send Beth and the kids there early. It just doesn't feel safe if people are going to start confronting me in our own home. So I'm guessing he was one of the Free States guys who set up in a bunker. Something to that effect. And part of the problem I have with the Scorched might be because I've got the subtitles on. It's significantly less creepy and intimidating when you can read the subtitles translating what they're doing. Needs must. Alerted groaning. Not really the most terrifying thing ever. Which was funny for a few seconds, but I suppose it's probably useful if you're hard of hearing, but Lucy Harwick. Sounds like an interesting person. If you're reading this, then you become one of the changed. People call you hateful things like monsters and ghouls. The truth is, you're no different from they are. They're simply scared of their own possible future. Nature has decided this is what's to become of you, and therefore it was meant to be. I wanted you to know that despite the hatred, there is a home for you. A space where you can gather with others like yourself to weather the storm. Find us in the Valley Galleria ruins in Appalachia. We promise to welcome you with open arms and, more importantly, open hearts. Oh yeah, it was a former ghoul settlement, that place. Prior to the Scorched. There's a lot of ferals around there keeping non-ghouls away. See? And that is most of Berkeley Springs, I think. So there's all up here to still explore. Not in a tearing rush to do that. Hell's Village. I did want to head over and check that out though, and I didn't do last time, so we might push on over there. What time is it? About then. So I do need to head over to the Red Rocket, break down some of this stuff. Oh dear, they're respawning. But gotcha. Yeah, I was always optimistic. Yeah, back off with your pipe pistol. Alright, it's supposedly a combat shotgun that is really not that effective. Combat rifle, okay. We need either of those things. Nice. Hey, how are we doing for weight now? Better. Little journey's taking a bit longer than I thought it would. over that way. Some marshy water-based thing here, apparently. Hiking trail, okay. There's a beaver there. Stingwings, and lots of them. Big maw. Huh? Ooh, that looks interesting. Fascinating. Oh, blood bugs, that's okay. Drat. May have pressed the wrong button then. Really? Uncrouched, that's why. I got you! Suppose I didn't sneak attack you, that's why. Don't really like using that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That is kind of a tough shot. Got him! Can't have myself down to a whole load of bugs. Which would be ironic in a Bethesda game. Glowing rad toad. High level, eh? Well. Area boss, anyway. You just gonna hold still a moment there, friend? Enough. Guess this is the way in. Hiking spot. Freaking parasites. Evening, how are we doing? Oh, I've got a really bad feeling about this. This is going to turn out to be a far worse choice than I thought it was. This looks like some kind of weird ritual place. Awfully large amount of skeletons here, though. Must just be one eye shot then. Nah, something nasty went down here. Something over there. Didn't mean to fall in the water with all the bones in. There's a pretty good chance of diseases, but apparently I have to go this way. I don't think there's anything down the bottom here. Any thoughts on whether or not I'm going to be able to see it? Oh! No, it doesn't look like there's any goodies down it. Can't hang around in the water for any longer. Risking waterborne disease is one thing, but I'm not going to go any further and actually catch one. Inconvenient. I've got plenty of disease cures at the moment, but I'd rather not waste the whole bleeding lot. Okay. So, I'm going to move all the way over. More minor horde. Fair enough. One violent knight's going off over there. Where am I? I'm here. Treehouse Village is over this way. I want to check that out, I think. That's the southern Bell Motel. Okay, that's fine. I saw a little bit of this treehouse village the other day, earlier in the week sometime. But I didn't actually pursue it and check it out because I was busy with something else at the time, so... May have had to go breaking my legs here, thinking about it as well. I think this is where I accidentally jumped off a cliff. Somewhere around here anyway. Galactic. Always use lead. Hopefully this will be sufficiently low that I can just... Oh, hell no! That scared the crap out of me. Oh. Scorched Mirelurk Queen. That's what a sneak attack did on her. Nah, fool. Let's exit stage left, shall we? Or I get brutally murdered by this. Oh dear. I'm gonna need my power armor fairly soon. Item, power chassis. Go! It's about to get really horrible. Yep, I appear to be inside her. This is not going so hot. Well, mate, I used to be able to hurt her quite badly from a distance with a sniper rifle, but come on. Come on, go, 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 go. This is very suboptimal. Get me out of here, please. The legs aren't working. Ah, that'll be white. Well, there's a dramatic bit. Slung across the ground. Oh well. May have bitten off a tad more than I can chew there, apparently. Daylight now. Don't know why I came back. Don't know why I came to the Big Moor. I never considered why we called it that. As far back as I can remember, it's just what it was called. Remember family picnics here and all the kids climbing down to swim in the summer. Now, though, there can be no question. I cannot say for certain which circumstances have caused it to open. I do know that I must go inside. It's the smell, all the sound, the warmth. Even as I write these last words, I'm impatient to look back into the yawning abyss of True Moor, the ancient namesake of the Big Moor. Interesting. I wonder what's got anything to do with the Violet Queen I've just encountered. Probably not. Somewhere over here should be my earthly remains. Hopefully my large playmate is not also here. Ah, there you are. Yeah, let's try that again without getting brutally murdered. Probably poor choice, but I don't really want to run around in power armor. Still hanging around over there, so we'll give her a wide berth because that was just not going to end well. I don't have anything close to big enough to take her on with right now. This is the treehouse village, huh? Hopefully, I assume. Apart from a bloat fly, I'm not seeing much in the way of signs of life. Could be either a good thing or a bad thing. Oh. Worth a shot. You're having an argument with a Scorched gulper, eh? It's a low level, and yet 2.5 times Bay takes anything off him. Low level to me, anyway. Got him that time. I don't know where his weak point is, but clearly one where I shot him the first time. Good God, that guy's vicious. And quick. Stomach it is then. Woo! It doesn't matter where I collect the innards from then. Evening Nibs, how you doing? So, it's in this here treehouse then. I did read something the other day about some people, I think it was in Harper's Ferry, actually, about people choosing to live in the trees. There's another spot we had a look at last time as well, but those are going to be highly radioactive ultracite barrels, aren't they? Well, I was half right. Don't mind that they're not highly radioactive. Nice. I was thinking of building a treehouse settlement, but it kind of feels redundant now. Yeah, no, that goes. Putting the feet up time. We can get that TV, can we? Good if we could, though. Whoever came in, isn't it? Today. I suppose I would sell that, but nice machine plan. It's definitely a handy addition, that. Why on earth would I go along the ground when I can go over a rope bridge? We got all this over here. And one random house over here, so. Somewhat overkill, but you know. Ooh, rubber parts model. Don't know why I collected that. Don't think it's going to be useful at all. Made sense of Fallout 4 where you could put it in your camp and in your base and stuff, yeah. Whatever settlement. Build a player home. Makes less sense here. Crow grenade plan, down for that. There's my grenade, frag grenade. Make cryo grenades if I want to, which I probably don't, but you know. Scorched gulper. May or may not be onto me. Just scorched blight. Take that to mean there have been scorched beasts hanging around here if things have gone scorched. There's the gulper. Hoping he won't be able to fit up here, but honestly, not fantastically optimistic. What? Here's footsteps, which is somewhat alarming. Oh, it's a feral ghoul. Nice try. Thank you. There's a terminal that I can hack. Might have a look at that in a moment. Disease Gulper Devourer and a Scorched Gulper. The two of them should not be friends, but I bet they are. Is that tower up there? Very narrow looking walkway over there. 44 recon pistol. Disease cure for the mire. Don't imagine I'll be massively rushing off to get that, but nice. So, head out that way. I want to see what's over this really narrow, terrifying looking walkway. Not much. Somebody's washing line from the look of it. Still want to be able to put grenades. Gotcha. Thought I just killed you. It seems to come back to life. Really? Apparently I can't shoot through the rope. This is just a waste of time and ammo, really, isn't it? What? Yeesh. The hell was that? Oh. Dead raider. Looks a bit advanced for raiders. They're not that into building usually. That's cool. Right out of that. Behind door number 2. Fucking up, alright, so there's stuff over there. I think I've already been through this tower over here, haven't I? Yeah. Just hanging a random plane from a tree there. What we got here? Fusion core, that's worth having. The rest of it, not so much. Instruments. Bit anticlimactic, really. The others are better. Here now. Bothered about the mouth harp. Steel guitar's quite cool. Definitely a cool sound. So. Yep, I'd say that's bust if that's supposed to be a generator. Right. You're over here. Don't seem particularly interested in me. Okay, you're just about to get interested, aren't you? I don't think these guys have any ranged attacks. Really? Just run for it, apparently. Disease Gulper Devourer over here. It also cause issues. I'd like to take pot shots at, but only if I have a nice clear way through, apparently. Who was that, Billy? Guess they didn't want to play. That was pretty cool. I quite like the banjo, just for the general daftness of it. Can I hit you from here? You seem to have healed yourself. Oh yeah, I can. Balls. They're going to run. I'm going to take advantage and leave the other direction because I don't feel like fighting them over and over and just have them heal, run off, heal. You know. There you go, guys, got full health again now. So I'll risk a few rads and head out this way, I think. Evening, Noel, how you doing? I see movement. Was that just the light shifting? It was probably just the light shifting. Okay. So a whole load of stuff out this way still to explore. Well, this whole area. Not particularly bothered about this area. Well, this bit. Yeah, not so bad, thanks. Where was... Must be Dolly Sods, I think, there. Somewhere in here. Somebody's powering up Thunder Mountain, or has passed by Thunder Mountain. Filthy animal, I like it. Yay. I just got hurt by the floor. Okay, my reds are not looking that great. Surprised they haven't mutated yet, to be honest. So, anything about here? Like it might be worth a look up there. I'm over encumbered again though. Inconvenient. Silver deposit. Nice little waterfall. Little river. Crushed plain from the look of this. Get out of it. I did follow the water's clearly fine. It's been decidedly stuck. Nice. Somebody interrupted the real guy in the middle of dinner. This looks interesting. Hidden. I can actually see you through the grass. I think we're good now. Because gotta be done. Nice. Yeah. Okay, you want another one, eh? Fine, be like that. That is so cool. Where are you? Up in the plane, I assume. Really? Could never have guessed. Thought I discovered a floating submarine. Sarcasm aside, this is seriously cool. That's pretty funny. Up or down? This would make a very cool place to hang out. Probably not like safe, but very cool. There better be something cool in here. Nothing. There's nothing in there. Not even a spoon. Now we're talking, it's all in here. Not great, but apparently that's where it is. We appear to have a corpse up here. Selfie time. Kind of. Who stashes body parts in suitcases, apart from serial killers? They don't tend to get them on the planes, though. I hope. Raider corpse hanging out up back. Ew. Clean up here. Safe travels, okay. Marco, hey buddy. How did you... Oh, excuse me. I had a new safe installed aboard Justin. Oh, new safe aboard just in case you want to keep a few things stowed on longer flights. I set the code to 062032, my wife's birthday, sorry. Use that, you know me, I forget my name if it wasn't stitched on the front of my flight suit. No. Didn't know you flew planes. Well, tell me where the safe is. Oh, there it is. Ah. Oh 062032. Woo! Great. I'm not happy. There's nothing in the safe. It's two locked things I've had to go to great lengths to get access to, only to find there's nothing in there. Our recently deceased friend, does he have anything? Bullets, at least. And the dead Scorched is doing better than that. I'm stuck inside a plane wing. Here we go. Bunny hop my way to freedom. Time of day just shifted while I was prepping that. Oh well, hopefully we'll get some good stuff out of those. Not my day. Jumping's going quite well, eh? Platforming like a boss. Where the back of it was. Guessing this must have been what I saw looking down then, but all looks different from down here. What we got out here? Something, and apparently Fisher site too. Don't really want to head up there, but well, the Fisher site's further away, which is the main thing. Might be able to at least make it to this first place before it all goes to hell in a handcart. We're going to have to find gulpers, I think. Which would also be things going to hell in a handcuff. Okay, so it's a loading in over there. Yeah. I was literally about to say it's too quiet. It must literally be right back here then. Flapping around here. Don't want to have a shufty up here, but... Osstown, okay. Interesting. Ominous flapping of Scorched beast wings. I'm tempted to collect a full set of wood armor actually, just to check it out. Not particularly heavy, particularly good either. It would be kind of amusing, no pun intended. Light build robot armor chest, don't want that. Leave that in case anybody else comes through here. Terrifying at all. Swamp butter. Can't make it out to see the afflicted in person, but based on what you told me, I'd recommend keeping a close eye on anyone exhibiting symptoms. Also advise you immediately to stop using so-called swamp butter in your mere preparation as it's toxic mold. Protest sign. Yeah. I'd say it sounds like much of a good idea, that. Somebody in here. Trees are doing me power of good right now. I'm lost. Okay. The right way around again. Got him. Don't know how, but apparently I did. God. Oh, crap. Ah! The hell, dude? Scorched, managing to do that much damage with what? A sledgehammer, apparently. And now the beast's onto me. This is your fault. Where are you? Have some lead to the face. Miss me, you sod. And I've fallen off things. Gotcha. I'm hiding in the toilet. Kind of lost right now. Well, they couldn't just stick with power armor on a win, but don't particularly want to right now. Jesus, they're coming out of the woodwork. Fall back, fall back. I'm starting to get a bit pissy here. Knifed to death and blasted by a Scorched beast. Okay, this is where I started to get aggravated. That was not the right button. That was. Right then, boys. Freaking sledgehammer away. Oh, sod off. Let me kill your children. Have some of that. Right, we all good? Okay. Yeah, no, we were saying about Bethesda changing their frequency, they use that attack. I'm not down with it. Oh dear, I better be losing. That's not how it's supposed to go. Tagged him. You dodged it. A little bit on the toxic side, I know, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Does this mean I win? It's given up. Well, it gave up and run away, so I'm going to take that and call it a win. He really wasn't keen on the prospect of my teabagging it. Right then. You didn't get that hit the first time, you ugly bastard. Not quite sure what happened there, but it didn't happen to me, and that's the main thing. I gotta help. Nope. Where are you going? Have some of this, you ugly sod. Where are you at? I haven't got a vast amount of ammo right now. There you are. You die already. Punching you to death even with the Scorched piece on me. Yeah, where are you, Goober? Off! Done off! Thanks! Save me a stim pack, I suppose. Right, any more of you ugly sods around trying to stab me in the back with pitchforks? There's one. Here's another one. What? Alright, now can I deal with the big guy? Where is he? Well, this worked better last time. Last time I tried this, I shot him a few times with a pistol and he landed. That's something to do with a range issue, maybe. Come on, come at me, you arsehole. Probably when I got guns loaded. Are you scared? Come down here. Oh, he's getting scared, alright. He's using something different. Oh, where he's got to, I can hear him. Oh, you're over there, eh? Not sure where I've run to either, but you know. Six bullets left in this, okay. Guess we're not using that. Got him that time at least. And a little low on the stim packs. Come on, come out where I can see you. Oh, for God's sake. I've hit him. And I got him that time as well. Not so much that time though. Finally! Get down here, you ugly bastard. On my level. Ooh, think you're big and tough, eh? Okay, maybe you are. Punch him on the nose! Shot him in the arse. Great. Where's his friend at? Somebody's running around here shooting a pea shooter at me and it's mildly annoying. Not really problematic, but... Great. Now we have an answer to the question when the Scorched beach go to the toilet when they're in the air. I had him then. Get back here. Make her die like a horrible Batman. Oh, nice try. Where's your noggin at? The loud boy. I could have shot him in the butt though. Alright, you ugly sod. Back down here before I run out of bullets. Got him. Come on. Where'd he get to? There, somewhere. There. Nice try, buddy. You're going bat. Something like the ever-growing fruit bat. Right in his chin. Might finish him off by shooting him in the arse. That would be funny. Okay. Situation's getting a little less optimal now. Show yourself, stop hiding behind the trees. There we go. Missed him that time. Come on. One more and he's down, I think. There we go. Woo. He's got slightly stuck in the trees though. There you are. Come up for you in a minute. Where's your friend who thinks he's a bonny to just take pot shots at me? Ah. I think you're running away from me there, buddy. Really? Shotgun. Thank you. For a grenade plan, 40 mil grenade rounds. 3 stim packs I'm happy to have. Those pistols not bad neither. Right. Where did the Scorched beast get to? Not the ground, I assume. There it is. Glad it glows. Yes, victory. There's just one small problem. How do I get up there? I shoot bits off it. Yeah, I think I'm going to be able to sever bits of its body, am I? My Scorched beast stuck in a tree. Well, it's a tad on the suboptimal side. So, I think we're going to have to head back to camp as I'm fairly over-encumbered, very low on bullets, and generally up a certain river without a means of propulsion. So, what enemies? I've just been fighting this... Where are you? Somewhere in here. Fighting the Scorched beast, and now it's telling me there's enemies nearby. Oh, I suppose there's a Scorched there. Slightly headless one. Now we're good. Now can I please leave? You. We'll just stand there and line up with the sniper rifle. Just, right, half an inch to the left. Half an inch to the left. I'll take the tree down eventually. Be considerably older by the time it does, but it'll do it. That's a new one. Not spawned in here before. This is not my camp. I think I built the actual camp a little close to here though, so it's kind of confusing it a bit. It's never actually put me inside a structure before, I don't think. Right. That was quite the exercise. So, for those of you who want a bit of an early surprise on the video coming up sometime in the next few days, here is my hidden underground camp. Bit of corn to disguise the entrance that I can't seem to collect for some reason. Can't see very much, it's kind of gloomy. Not the most well hidden thing in the world, but it's cool. Yeah, it's not bad. It's got a few shortcomings, but a couple of ideas for things coming up as well. I've got 2 videos recorded at the minute. I just need to edit them, so that's tonight's plan, I think. Or at least one of them. And I'm out of plastic. Must remember that. Wishes I haven't got that much in the way of shotgun ammo, I don't think. It's not that desperate. Stash is rather full, apparently, so. A quick bit of scrapping. Have got anything else in here I want to get rid of? No. Okay. What have I got here, though, with my flogging? Keeping you, keeping you, keeping you. Gonna scrap that. Scrap that. That out. I think I want all of this. Oh. So stash that. I'm gonna need those, I think. Grab that and see if I can make anything with it. I don't need to grab it to do that, do I? Okay. Then I actually want to keep that. Okay. Probably use some of these requisition things. Right. The bulk acid. A couple of those out. Aluminium 100 should do. Concrete. Probably store the copper. Right. Yeah. Copper, bulk cork. Do I need that much? Might need a fair bit soon, so. Yeah. Probably don't need all those gears, but. Go with 6 of those out. That much glass either. Lead, leather. Gonna keep that, I think. Well, those out. I got rid of 3 power armor suits and I'm still seriously full on my stash box. I'm not sure how this has happened. Well, most of it be those bleeding plans, I'm sure, but... And the 284 loose screws I've got. Oh dear. So let's go with 134. Very true. Now I know how, they're easy enough to acquire, so... I haven't got anything ridiculously low kicking around here, no. A few bits, I don't really know why I got those in there, but... Okay. So, next thing. Anything I want to just... Well, let's have a look at the scrapping. Yeah, should probably have sold that really. Not that much to sell really. Anything I want to keep. Somebody's up there. Not a player either. Scorched. He's attacking my corn. God, I left that up there. Ran a bit of corn up here and then couldn't move it when I wasn't happy with that. Turanian corn. Something's gone wrong with the with the acknowledgement of that as well. It's definitely not functioning the way it should. Stealth boy in there. Just impact. Did I see one of those floating around? Okay. Can't ditch anything from there. That. Okay. Cool. So, we should be about set up. Some food and drink in me. Now we're going to need a whole load of cold water again, and a faster way of getting it would be very nice. If you guys are having the same issue, then we should all just spam Bethesda with make the water pump work faster tickets. The quality of life change I think we'd all be happy with. Oh look, I've mutated. Scaly skin. Pity that went sharp on my face. AP minus 50, but extra damage and energy resistance. That's not actually a bad mutation. That's not bad at all. Not really much of a drawback on that. I mean, the AP should be, but it's really not. Dirty water 15, one more then. Yeah. Nice. Managed to fit everything down here. Kinda, just about. Turn me on. Yeah, I thought as much. So, I think that's probably about a good time. So, yeah. Didn't actually push on with the story, which is what I was planning on doing as well, but I thought I'd be able to get most of the way around the mire in less time than it's taken, so... And running into a Scorched beast at that stage was unexpected, so that's kind of fun. Thanks for stopping by now. I'll be seeing you very, very soon, I'm sure. So, my plan for tomorrow is Resident Evil. I'm having absolutely tons of fun with that. Hopefully we'll finish our Leon A playthrough on that tomorrow. As I said earlier, tomorrow will be the last day I'm streaming on Twitch and Mixer as well. I'm going purely over to YouTube again as of Monday. For numerous reasons that I covered at the start of this. If you're curious about that in detail, you can hop back and see the VOD. But if you're on Twitch or Mixer and you want to keep up, just have a look below the stream. You'll find a link over to YouTube and you can come hit me a sub on there and join the party over on YouTube. Because I've got all three chats combined here at the once, and that is into the one window, and there is an awfully large amount of YouTube symbols and not much of anything else right now, so that's one of the major reasons. Either way, I'm going to head off, get myself a drink, stretch my legs, all that good stuff. So thank you to everybody who stopped by, everybody's dived into the chat tonight, it's been very much appreciated. I will look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. For now, thank you very much, have a lovely evening, and good night. Right, bun my help.
Let's make a movement. Let's make a movement. Let's make a movement. Let's make a movement.